We are back with our very first guest. I'm so excited to introduce you to Kim Marie. She is the CEO of and owner of Latip International. Guys, this is huge. If you don't know what Latip is, we're about to blow your mind because I'm telling you, it's amazing. I'm so honored to have you here. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
Thanks, Tiffany. It's my pleasure.
Well, as always, I like to torture my guests at the beginning of the episode by asking them to introduce themselves. So, Kim Marie, who are you?
You know, I wake up every day feeling I'm someone else. But in the end, I'm a mother of 5, a grandmother to 10. My husband and I love to travel, but my passion is small business. It's why I got involved with Latip in the first place. So that's who I am. I'm all about small business and helping others.
Oh, and so are we, obviously. But I'm just so honored to have you here. You know, typically I don't have high-ranking people in industries like this to visit on the show, which is so exciting. Because who better to talk about supporting small businesses on Small Business Saturday than you? Latip has been such an amazing blessing to my life and my business. You know, I'm part of the East Shore chapter here in Central PA. If you don't know, now you know. Let me know if you want to join. No. But it's become exactly the way our when our little saying that we do at the beginning of each meeting goes. It becomes like family. You know, it becomes a place where you can go be yourself, talk about your business, but building those connections. And I just love that about Latip. Can you tell us more about what Latip is all about, how it came to be, and whatnot?
Sure. It was started in 1978 in San Diego, California by a gentleman by the name of Ken Peterson. He owned it. He was an insurance guy, and he felt that, you know, why should I have to go cold calling to get new business? If I bring a group of friends together and they bring friends that they know, like, and trust, we'll all be able to do business together. Hence, Latip started. It actually started out as a company called Tipsters. That same original chapter is still there today, but it's not part of Latip. It's really amazing to know that it's grown all over the United States and into Ontario, Canada. In 1998, I joined as a member, as a banker. And when I was finished being a banker in 2001, I was hired by Latip International to come to work in Arizona as a regional director. There was only one chapter in Tucson here of 32 members. And in that 4.5-year period that I was a regional director, we grew to 800 members and 37 chapters. From there, they asked me to come to work as their vice president, which lasted from August to December of 2004. And then in December, Ken Peterson asked me to become the company president. So 2005, I became the company president, and I laughed when he hired me because I told him, you know what, I'm going to own your company and I'm going to be your company president. So in 2005, I did become the company president. In 2008, I purchased the company. I really could see how it helps small business. You think about it, even in your chapter, every one of you are small businesses, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs. How do you go out and market yourself when you're all alone? But now there's 22 of you in that chapter. All of their families and friends learn about you. And I have to just give a shout out for your chapter. Hopefully they're listening today, because in your chapter, we have Craig, Mark, Jennifer, Dale, Joseph, Walter, Drew, Thomas, Chris, Jim, George, Bo, Tiffany Harris, Jake, Dan, Jeff, Tiffany Roman, that's you, I believe, John, Rosema, David, Chris Timmons, and Raymond. Now that's pretty fun. I like to know the members. I don't get around enough with COVID these days to actually meet everybody in person unless they're on a Zoom call, something similar to this with StreamYard. So it's so important for me to know that it's working for you, Tiffany. I love what we can do. We meet once a week, as you know, in a group setting so that we can get to know each other. It's really a relationship building organization. You don't go in and expect to just take. You go in to give, and as you give more, you get to take more away. So there are 5 reasons we tell you to join. The first one, very self-serving, dollars in your pocket. If you want to make more money, then LaTip is the place to go. Dollars in your pocket. The second reason is you become a better public speaker. The third is that we are like a family. It's the loyalty of doing business with the people in your chapter, and surprise, you're all connected through LaTip Wired, so you can do business with every other LaTip member across the country that you can do business with. The fourth reason is you become a referral source for your clientele. Most of us don't know how to tell our clients who we're working with, but in LaTip, we teach you how to do that. And the fifth reason, which to me is the most important, is the psychic income, that warm feeling you get for helping somebody else. To me, it's a no-brainer. It's transparent. There's no hidden secrets or people say, oh, you're a cult. No, we're not. We're truly people who have built relationships together, and we care about one another. So to me, that's what it is. And you've all become part of my family. So thank you for that.
Well, thank you for having me. Yes, LaTip, I'm telling you, the better public speaker, I absolutely can attest to that. When I first started the show, over a year and a half ago, I used to pretty much do Lamaze before having to go live. breathing exercises, freaking out behind camera. But, it's gotten me to the point where I can be more comfortable standing up in front of a group of people because, LaTip, I heard about it from other people from different chapters. But the chapter that was closest to me, I knew nobody going in the very first day that I went. So not only did I not know anyone, but now I had to introduce myself and what I do to all these people. But they were so welcoming, so amazingly friendly. And, free breakfast was a winner too. Not going to lie. No, but it's been such a great experience to grow with them, learn from them, having that opportunity to not only promote myself, but then learn how to promote them so that I can turn around and share with my friends and family, hey, there's this guy, I know this person who does this. Hold on a second. It's a great feeling, and it's an amazing opportunity, especially like you said, with being able to talk to not just our members in our group, but now with like your Wednesday meetings that you do virtually and the Friday meetings that, it's getting people together from all over the United States and Canada to help introduce themselves and link up on a whole different level. It's such an amazing thing what your company does.
Thank you. We're pretty proud of it. It's something that happened because of COVID, even more so, but we have a great, background and name, reputation over 44 years. We expect to be here another 44 years. Anytime we can help someone in business, we're all over it. So I continually work day and night to try to bring you outside business. Your listeners won't know the difference, but when we do inside business, it's all about member to member, and we're not really growing our business. We're exchanging dollars. So we teach our members that 80% of your business should be coming from the outside. We all had Thanksgiving. How many people handed out rosters or talked to their family about the needs that they might have? And wow, next week when you come back to your chapter meetings, you've got tips galore because it was a surprise. I didn't know you had an auto glass person in there. Oh, I needed my car detailed. That's amazing. There are all kinds of things. And Small Business Saturday is something I've supported since American Express started in 2010. I was one of the first because they gave away a free packet of information. And what am I supposed to do? We're all about small business. So we wanted to get in and support small business. When I was offered this opportunity to share with you today, I was excited. It is taking up part of my time where I should be out shopping. And when I get done, I'm going to run out and take a picture and put it on Instagram with the small business where I've done business and given them exchange dollars. It's so important that we support each other. COVID has hurt so many businesses. If we think about it, we don't often think about who we should invite, or we'll talk to someone who's suffering and we think, oh, they wouldn't make a good person in LaTip. Why not? People need us. I hear every day that businesses are having trouble hiring people. Did you know that when you come to a LaTip chapter meeting, let's just say you're a restaurant, because we allow restaurants, coffee shops in our businesses.
Oh, absolutely.
They're part of what we do. And they say, I can't find servers. Wow. Like in yours, 22 of you have relatives, children,
Yes.
neighbors who all need a job and no one's ever thought to ask them. Well, guess what happens to the labor shortage? We find people that we know, like, and trust and hire them. So small business is the backbone of America. We're the ones who continue to hire and keep business going. I'm so proud of not just Latip, but things like people like you who are doing things like this to support more and more small business.
Thank you so much for that. That means the world to me, coming from you, being involved with such an amazing company and whatnot. And I'm just getting started with my journey. I'm really looking forward to doing as much as I can to support small businesses. The pandemic was what really launched this whole idea to get started. Could not shake the feeling that they needed help getting the word out. They still existed despite having to shut down, and it has been such an honor to be a part of so many small business lives. For those that maybe can't afford to support a small business by monetary means, what are some amazing tidbits or advice you could give to someone of things they can do to still be able to support small businesses that may not cost them anything?
Talk about it. Talk about it. If you know someone who does a great job, the best source of referral for us is word of mouth, correct?
Yes.
It doesn't cost a dime, but the more you talk about it, the more you share on social media, the more excited you get. People will find those small businesses and use them. My husband and I went to breakfast yesterday morning because we really cooked a lot for Thanksgiving and I didn't want to do any more dishes. So we went to breakfast at a small family restaurant that we'd never visited before. And between then and today, we've already told 6 other people what an amazing time we had. And they were shocked. They'd never heard of the restaurant either. That's what it takes is talking to other people about small businesses. If you had a great experience, share it. If you had a bad experience,
Oh, you muted yourself.
oh no, accidentally I must have. I'm so sorry.
I was
I
like,
don't know
wait, where'd the sound go? I was checking my computer to make sure it wasn't me, and then I saw the microphone.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Probably my
Oh,
elbow hit
it's
it.
okay.
I do want to just repeat that end part.
Go for it. Yes.
Referring someone and just talking about it costs nothing. So
Mhm.
go out and talk about it. Share it out on social media. Tell your next door neighbor. Tell your best friend. We always sit around at Thanksgiving and Christmas and talk to each other because we're from all over the place when we get together, right? And
Yes.
most of the time, people don't want to gripe about it because it's a happy time. We're together. So we get to find out who needs what and how we can help them do it. That's how you help small business today. You talk about it.
Yes, you're so right. And it's so amazing to see the effects of someone simply sharing a post or liking the post, that it ends up on their timeline, and then all of a sudden somebody else sees it and it's something they've been looking for or that they've needed. You never know what somebody in your life is looking for, in need of, what they're praying for. Share. It never hurts to share. You may even think of someone specifically who could benefit from their service, their products. Tag them in a post. Say, hey, check this out. If they're not interested, well, then so be it. But at least you're helping spread the word about that small business. And like you said, absolutely free, no cost.
And it takes seconds to do that when you share.
Does.
But what happens is not only do you share, if other people like it and they share, pretty soon the world knows about what you're doing. We just need more people to take advantage of social media. They're afraid of it, like I am, but it's not going away. And it does connect us. In times of trouble, especially, how did we stay connected? Through Zoom, through social media, Facebook, whatever it is. Make it positive.
Yes.
Always make it positive. Don't beat up on anybody while you're on there, but make positive comments and share the good side of life. That way we're all happy, we're all benefiting, and we're all being more productive.
Well, I want to thank you again, Kimmery, for taking the time out of this day to not only, support small businesses, but stopping by to support the show and giving us some amazing feedback on what Latip is all about and of course, some tips on how we can support small businesses. This has been such an amazing opportunity. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. It's been a pleasure today. I loved being on here. I hope all of your listeners appreciate what you're doing to keep them together. And please, if you'd like some more help or you want a sales force that works for you and it doesn't cost you anything, check out Letip, letip.com. Thanks so much. Happy Small Business Saturday. I'm going to go shopping.
Yes. So on that note, I will leave you with your friendly reminder to support your local communities. We do that by shopping small and supporting local. See you next time with our next guest, who will be me talking about Crochet Skin Studio. You won't want to miss this.